So, as I promised myself on the last time I streamed, I got myself a two-handed axe. I'm gonna be doing some quests now as retribution because I don't know. I think I felt really bad that Willow Blossom. She was talking about this amazing adventure and how we were having fun and whatnot, unbeknownst to me that this was her last adventure because she was gonna sacrifice to become a vessel for the crest needed for the Kyrian, a thing of ascension. I cannot remember the name. Oh well, whatever. I've been doing pretty good. I've been getting into PvP. I got the shoulders. I'm just missing the hands and the legs. It's pretty cool shoulders. I love this conquest year stuff. I got my rank 11 mount because I earned it in classic WoW. But none of that really matters. When it comes down to it, I just come here with the lore. I was looking at some of the social media stuff that people have been saying about the game, and you know how they I saw an interview also for a former developer, and they're saying like, oh, the lore shouldn't take so much you know, so much space from the game and whatnot, and the player should create the game and whatnot. And that's a fair point. I think that players should have more involvement in the world, even though that oftentimes that involvement turns into just griefing, or you look at any of the survival titles and it's just griefing or some nonsense like that, because human nature is just spoiled and a little naughty. But in any case, I completely disagree. Look at this place. Look at the beautiful environment that they've created. I was reading some other stuff, and somebody came with a question. They said, oh, I wish Blizzard would explain the spirit healers. They haven't explained that to us. And I remember that when I was playing Classic, I did a lot of research on the spirit healers because I thought the concept of the spirit healers was one of the coolest things in World of Warcraft. This idea of you dying and going into this other world of heightened senses and meeting this huge, beautiful angel just like ready to take you somewhere. I thought it was just bloody fantastic, and I had no idea what it was, and they had no lore for it. But now that we come into this expansion that is all about death and the afterlife, more than death is about the afterlife and the infinite possibilities that lie above or ahead or somewhere. And this comes quite interestingly at a time where the mainstream culture is beginning to open up to this conversation on the afterlife with some Netflix documentaries and things like that. As I said, I do some real life research on that, so I'm having a fantastic time in this expansion. I didn't think I would like retail, and to be honest, for those people that are saying, oh, the lore shouldn't take so much. Maybe the lore, I don't know, but the theme is fantastic. And if the theme was not in retail World of Warcraft, I wouldn't be playing, to be honest. And I think a lot of people would feel the same as I do. But in any case, what I truly want to speak in this video is about these spirit healers. And it's all explained right here. If you choose the Kyrian, a lot of people are not going to choose Kyrians because they think that Kyrians are just a weird cult of, religious fanatics or something like that. Not at all, not at all. So when you come into this place, everybody comes here, even whoever is not picking up Kyrians. You come to this place, they introduce you to the place. There's a lot to talk about here, but I bet that most people missed these three statues over here, and even I missed it. Like, I had to come back here. I don't know why I came back, probably just to meditate on this awesomeness. I came back here and I noticed these three statues. I thought they were amazing angel-like figures. But I realized there's a legend to them, and they actually explain to you what kind of Kyrians are there, and here it is. Spirit healers explain. So for those who are not even coming back to Bastion because they say it's too bright and whatnot, I'm just gonna do a little bit of an outlook on these spirit healers, these angels, these Kyrian types of Kyrian. We got the first ones. who are the collectors. It says, collectors maintain their realm and contribute to all of Bastion's great works. They are responsible for the collection and ordering of anima in our realm. A collector may take the form of a forge light or perhaps a scholar. They craft armor, furnishings, carve statues, build fantastic works of architecture. Look at the display, like you can just work that out. And write our many stories and songs. They weave masterful works from anima itself. They are great craftsmen and musicians. It goes on to say a little bit about songs. So these are the civilians. These are the common folk of Bastion, and they are crafters. They create music with and craft works with anima, which is the other thing that I was speaking about. The whole thing about anima being the building blocks for these, what I would call, the better way that we could understand it, imaginary worlds. And oh, thank you for the like. We have the other kinds of Kyrians, which are the Watcher. Watchers perform a difficult and emotionally taxing role among the Kyrian. It is they who linger at the edge of the veil and greet mortal souls who seek cross into the Shadowlands. It is the Watchers who wait that soul, peer into its existence, and judge whether it is the time. As a Watcher, you will be burdened with that soul's memories, and you will see and know things that will weigh heavy on your mind. This role is only for the strong of heart, but those who can endure with the purpose in mind at all times. Few ultimately choose this path, but those that do are held among the highest regard. These Watchers are the spirit healers. And this is what they do. This is why when you come to Bastion and you choose the path of ascension, you have to become a blank slate. This is why you have to forget your memories, to forget your passions of Azeroth, of any world you come from. You focus on the purpose. This is why I'm a Kyrian, because they are entangled with the purpose. They know what the purpose is, and they keep it always in mind. When it comes time to do their job, they look at every mortal out there, so they are connected with them, and they see through their memories. This is what I've been saying. These Shadowlands, these realms and beings in the Shadowlands precede the mortal worlds. They are the origin of the mortal worlds. This is quite fantastic. When I learned about these Watchers, I was like, thank the light. They finally explained to me about these huge angel spirit healers. It's fun. There's also a quest. If you choose Kyrian, there's a quest where you actually go through someone's life. I'm gonna make a video about it. Pretty cool. And the last one's the better. Better perform the vital task of bearing souls across the Veil of Oribos, where they will be given the fate they earned in life. Bearers are known for their adventurous spirit and indomitable will. They will see countless worlds beyond the Shadowlands. They will encounter beings of all shapes and sizes that will be carried to Oribos to serve the purpose. By their arms and their will, the great cycle continues. Being a bearer is a great responsibility, but no Kyrian will know more of the worlds beyond than those who bear mortal souls. So these are the travelers, these are the ones, these choose them, these Watchers choose who is done with their life, who is done with their cycle, and they choose them, and these bring them all the way up to Oribos. So they all have their own, these sort of angels just stay on the mortal worlds, and these ones just bring them to Oribos. And the whole thing that I like is that they manage the whole idea of infinite worlds, worlds beyond knowing, these all possibilities in existence. So it's not just Azeroth, it's not just one world where we know things that we know, it's worlds beyond imagination. It's a cosmological play at hand. It's a cosmological endeavor. Is the purpose, and they are very intimately acquainted with the purpose. To be honest, this is such a fantastic part of the lore. I absolutely love Kyrian. They're not a cult. They have much more closeness to the actual theories and to some of the ancient literature. It's very Gnostic, very you know, the whole thing of the cosmological game, and that's just like these 3 little statues explaining the worlds of the multiverse that they speak of. We got here the Akashic record, we got the ritual cleansing, we got all sorts of stuff. But I still have 2 or 3 more quests to go, so that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm a red pally now, at least for questing. I think that's gonna make it more interestingly. I'm gonna be able to go faster through the 20,000 mobs that I have to slay every day in order for me to see some lore. So yeah. Right there we go. Spirit heal us, the watches. And that's it for this video.